How to fix a broken door handle on a car if you don't want to buy a new one and it's just a work car. Doesn't have to be brand new. As you can see, the handle broke right here when I loaned the car to somebody, and they broke it when they gave it back to me. So I drilled some holes through it. I'm going to put some epoxy in there. I put a little tape on the back to hold it together in the position it needs to be until the epoxy dries. I'll be using DevCon liquid nails. Actually, it's DevCon plastic 5-minute putty. I'm sorry. So let me get started on this and I'll get back to you in a minute. So you get approximately the same amount of part A and part B and mix it together. Mix it together till it's all one color. This is the tricky part. You got 5 minutes before it gets hard. So with the screwdriver, after I mix the epoxy, I put it all up underneath the handle, as you can see. So after I smeared it all around with the screwdriver, I got a little soapy water and I put some soapy water in there and I smoothed it out with my finger before it got hard. If you noticed earlier, there was holes drilled in there. The holes were drilled so the epoxy can go into the holes and get a better grip. If you use the epoxy on flat, smooth plastic, it'll just pop off in a couple of weeks. The holes will give it something to go down into and grab onto. So there it is once again. To do this repair, we could have used JB Weld, but it's a lot thinner and a lot messier. You also could use the 2-part epoxy sticks that's more like a clay, and you could have kneaded them together and packed it in there. It's a little bit thicker, and when you start pushing it in, it tends to open your handle back up at the crack. But nevertheless, all 3 would have worked. Now this is almost set up enough where I can show you that it's going to work just fine. I'll need a few more minutes to let it set up a little bit longer. Okay, so there you have it. You can see the little dots are the holes I drilled where the epoxy came through the holes for better grip. When I took the tape off, it took off some of the black paint. Unfortunately, I bought this car used and the guy did a horrible paint job. It's coming off all over the place. So it's okay, it was just a work car, no big deal. But like I said, it's repaired now. It works just fine. You can see up underneath there where it's been epoxied, and I could have got it much smoother when I put the soap in there. If I kept on smoothing it out, I could have got it just as smooth as the front, but there is no point. Nobody can see that. And on the outside, if you wanted to sand it down and repaint it, you could do that too. But like I said, this is a work car, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright, that's how to repair the door handle on a 1998 Acura Integra. That system would work on any other vehicle that has a similar type door handle where you put your fingers in and pull outward. Alright, until my next clip, y'all take care. Oh yeah, one last thing. You might ask, why would someone bother to do this? Well, the car is just a work car, and when I saw that on eBay these handles used were $69 and $79, I decided to try and fix it without buying another one. So the one other thing I didn't tell you is that it will be harder to get this thing out and back in than it will be to epoxy it up. But there's numerous clips on YouTube for how to take these door handles out and put them back. There's no sense in me making another one of those. You'll find plenty of them. So I hope it was helpful. See you guys later.